Hello everyone, Carlson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is February 5th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Okay, first of all, these 8s point left and forces the 8 in this cell for block 1. We also have these 8s pointing right, and this cell also sees another 8. So in block 6, 8 is forced into this cell. And I think we've got 8s in those cells. Alright. This 5 points up. So that forces the digit 5 to go in row 3 for block 1. With this 5, forces 5 to be in row 1 for block 2. Okay, this 5 points down and this 5 points right. So in block 6, 5 must go in column 8. This 5 points down and this 5 points right. So in block 9, the digit 5 must go in column 9. Okay. These 9s force the digit 9 in block 4 to go in column 3. Okay, so this 4, it points up, and this 4 points right. So that forces the digit 4 in block 6 to be in this cell. And these 4s point up, these 4s point left. Sevens point up, and these 7s force the 7 in block 5 to go in this cell. The 7 points down and the 7 points right. So that forces the digit 7 to go in column 9 for block 9. And these 7s, they point up. This cell also sees another 7. So in block 3, the digit 7 is forced into this cell, which places the 7 in this cell for block 1. So you can kind of see a kind of chain, a chain connecting the digits placed in different blocks. So sometimes you can solve a lot in a row. So yeah, be aware of that. Okay, this 9 points up. So that forces... No. 9 is already in block. Silly me. What is wrong with me? Sorry. Pretend I said nothing. Okay, so in row 6, 1, 3, 5, and 9 are the digits that go in the open cells in row 6. This cell sees 5 and 9. This cell also sees another 5 and 9. So these two cells cannot be 5 or 9. That forces both 5 and 9 in row 6 to be in the other two cells for this row. And meaning that these two cells, where they see 5 and 9, they form a 1-3 pair. Because in row 6, these two cells are where 5 and 9 can only go in. So that also forces the 1 and 3 in these two cells. Okay, so let's look at block 1 first. 3, 5, and 6 are the digits that go in the cells. Okay, so this cell cannot be a 1. This cell also sees another 1. So in block 5, the digit 1 has to go in column 6, and these ones, they point up. This 2 points down, and this 2 points left. So that forces the digit 2 to go in row 7 for block 7. And these 2's force the 2 in one of these 2 cells for block 8. Okay, this cell, okay. This cell sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So the only digit that this cell does not see is 6. So this cell, the digit that goes in this cell must be a 6, because it literally cannot be anything else from 1 to 9 except for 6, so it has to be 6. Alright, so the 6 also forces the 6 in this cell for block 6, which these 6's point down to form a 5, 6, 7 triple for these 3 cells. So the other 3 cells also form another triple of 1, 8, and 9, where this cell sees both 1 and 9. So this cell must be an 8. These 3 cells form a triple of 1, 5, and 9. This cell can't be 1 because of the 1 and 1, 3 pair. 1, 5, 9, 1, 5, 9. Alright. These 3 cells form a triple of 1, 4, and 9. This cell sees both 1 and 9, so it must be 4. And the other 2 are for 1 and 9. These 2 cells are for 2 and 3. This cell sees 2. So this cell has to be 2, 3, places the 6 over here. And 3's in block 2 goes in one of these 2 cells. This is 1, 5, or 9 for row 1. These 2 cells are for 2 and 3 for row 2. Okay. Okay, so the 4 digits that go in these 4 cells are 2, which goes in one of these 3, I think. Yeah, I believe so. Or actually, I see another thing, but I'll head on to that later. Alright, yeah, 2 goes in one of these 3 4's here. 6's in one of these 2. Because the cell C6, the cell C6. 9 goes here. Okay, so what I just saw, if you look at column 4, this cell sees 2, this cell sees 2, this cell sees 2, this cell sees 2 from here, and this cell sees this 2. So, as you can see, in column 4, this cell is the only cell that does not see another 2, and 2 is still missing from column 4. Therefore, the digit 2 has to go in this cell, as it is the only available cell for 2 in this column, so it has to go there. Okay. So for this row, 3, 5, and 6 are the digits that go in the cells, where this cell sees both 5 and 6, so it must be 3, which completes row 2. And then these 2's force the 2 in this cell for block 5, which forces the 2 here. This is a 4, 6, and 9 like this. And this can't be 9. These two cells are for 1 and 5. These two are for 1 and 9. Where the 1, the digit 1 in block 5 has to go in column 6. So all 1s in the same column are eliminated, which means this cell cannot be 1. These two cells are for 5 and 6, this cell is 6. So 5 and 6 like this, 7 and 5. Okay, and the 7 also places that 7 here. Okay, 7s are done. Okay, in column 5, the digits that go in the two open cells are 6 and 9. Oh, this cell cannot be a 2 anymore, which forces the 2 here. 2s are also done. In column 2, 1 and 3 are the digits that go in the open cells. Okay, so these 5s, actually this 5 completes block 1, completes block 4, places the 1 here, and the 3 here in block 7. Okay, I think I can keep going without any explanation, as it is completely normal Sudoku rules. These two are for 4 and 8, which is surprisingly not resolved. Oh, okay, this cell now sees 1, so 1 and 9. This 9 completes column 5, completes block 3, completes row 1. These two are for 4 and 6, where 6 goes here, 4 here, and this, okay, this cell sees 5, so 1, 5, 9, 5, 9, and 1. This is an 8, 8, 4, 4, 9. Okay, I finished today's New York Times Hard Sudoku in 12 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, so to me, this puzzle is really straightforward. Just lots of pairs and triples as usual. Even though I think the single in this puzzle was easier to spot. The single 6 in block 3. The 6 here, where my cursor is pointing at. Yeah, the 6 is a single 6, where it sees every other digit from the very beginning, I think. Yeah, from the very beginning. This is already a single 6, so yeah, I think it was easier to spot. And for other places, maybe the 5-9 pair and the 1-3 pair in row 6. And I think the others were not difficult to spot. Alright. Anyway, hope this was also an easier puzzle for you. Feel free to let me know your thoughts around this puzzle or what you don't understand, if there's any, in the comments down below. Alright, today is February 5th, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hard Sudoku Solve. Bye!